Hello. So today is dot day. We read the dot together and now we are going to be making flowers using paper plates to make flowers for the tree that we just made together. To make our dot flowers, we are going to be practicing making patterns, which we would have talked about before I recorded this. So what I want you to do is with your flower, I want you to grab a marker, any color marker. The marker I'm grabbing is purple. I want you to take your marker and I want you to make 3 big circles around your paper plate. So 1, 2, 3 big circles on your paper plate. Once you have those, we are going to practice making patterns. Remember, patterns are just something that repeats. So if I grab a different color marker, I'm going to choose orange. I am going to make a bumpy line pattern around my dot. Then you can grab your orange marker and fill in all of those bumpy lines for your pattern. What I want it to look like when you're filling in your pattern is, I don't want it to look like this. That is not what we want it to look like. We want it to be 100% filled in and in the lines like you see here. So make sure when you are filling in your pattern, that's how you're coloring in. You can then grab a different color and do the same thing. Bumpy lines all around. And then fill in those bumpy lines like you see me doing. That can be your first pattern. Making sure that we're filling it in until it's completely full, okay? Our next pattern could be something different. Let's say I choose a different color and I want lines. You can make lines, a line pattern, all over your flower like you see me doing. We don't want to see any white on our flowers because flowers don't have any white on them. So make sure that when you are doing this, you are choosing tons of colors and making it very colorful. When we're using markers, make sure that you are taking the cap off and putting it on the back of the marker like this so we don't lose the cap. And then repeating your pattern, because that's what patterns are. Just repeating what we're doing over and over again until we fill in the whole space. Right now our flower is beginning to look really pretty. We have our 2 patterns. Let's go for our 3rd pattern. I want you to grab any color marker you like and try to come up with a 3rd pattern. Let's say I really like hearts. I want hearts on my flower. Make hearts all around your flower. Fill it in. If you don't know what you want to do for the pattern, you can absolutely do what I'm doing right here, but you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. I want you to go on your ideas. So, making sure that whatever we are doing, we are repeating it. That is our goal. I can make patterns on my dot to make a flower. And then color it in because we want our dot, we want our flower to be nice and colorful. We want it to look beautiful. We want people to look at it in the hallway and not just see a bunch of white, but see a bunch of color, right? Filling it in so our lines are completely full. There's no white left over. This is how we are going to be practicing coloring with our markers. Once again, my cap is on the back of my marker. That's how we want our caps to look when we are using markers. And when we're done, we listen for the click to know our cap is on. And we have one last circle, so let's do one last pattern. We did bumpy lines, we did straight lines, we did hearts. You can do anything you want. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to do one big wavy line that goes all throughout the edge of my flower. I'm using a black marker. You can use any color mark you want, and then just once again, grab in a marker and color inside. I'm gonna do one side of my wavy line one color, and then I will do the other side of my wavy line another color. To make our patterns look really cool, we wanna make sure that we are coloring inside our lines, and we wanna make sure that we are repeating our pattern really clearly, like you see with the hearts that I did right here. I want you to have fun with this. You do not have to do the patterns that I just did. Once again, do something that you find fun. If you know how to do stars, do stars. If you don't like the colors I chose, you can choose different colors. It's your flower that's gonna go on your tree, okay? So make sure that you are having fun with what you are doing. This is how my dot flower is going to look. I want you to have fun and finish yours.